chosen one. God delayed 2 hours to warn you, and the investigator was exposed. I did not delay without reason, and you must not brush this aside, because what you are about to understand carries a weight that could shift the direction of your life in ways you did not expect. I held back time itself just enough to make sure this reached you before something hidden could fully take shape against you. And if you listen closely, you will see how carefully I have been protecting you even when you felt alone. There has been someone watching, observing, trying to gather pieces of your life in quiet ways, but what they thought would stay hidden has now been brought into the light by my hand. Stay with this, because missing even a part of this could cause you to overlook the protection and the breakthrough I am placing right before you. Type Amen if you agree. I am revealing to you that the delay was not a mistake, it was a shield, and it was placed there to intercept something that was moving toward you without your knowledge. You may have felt frustration, confusion, or even doubt during that short period when things seemed paused. But that pause was me stepping in to rearrange what was forming behind the scenes. The investigator you did not see was not just a person, it represents every force that tried to analyze your weaknesses, study your habits, and use what they learned to slow your progress. But I exposed it before it could reach its full intent, and now you are standing at a point where awareness becomes your strength. Before you go any further, take a moment and gently press the like button as a quiet act of agreement, because this simple step opens your heart to receive what I am about to release into your life. You are not random, and what is happening around you is not coincidence. I have been watching every detail, every silent struggle, every moment where you felt overlooked or misunderstood. The reason this warning matters is because I am calling you into a deeper awareness of how protected you truly are, even when circumstances seem unclear. What was meant to observe you in secrecy has now been turned into a lesson for your growth, and the exposure you are hearing about is only the beginning of what I am uncovering for your sake. There are patterns you have noticed but did not fully understand, small signs that something felt off, but you pushed them aside because you did not want to assume the worst. I saw those moments, and I knew you needed clarity instead of confusion. That is why I stepped in at the exact time when things could still be redirected. I do not act late, and I do not act early. I act at the moment when your protection and your future align perfectly with my will. The exposure of this hidden force is not meant to create fear in you, it is meant to strengthen your confidence in me. I want you to understand that nothing can remain hidden when I decide to bring it into the light. Even those who think they are careful, even those who believe they can operate without being seen, cannot escape my awareness. What was uncovered was already known to me, but now it is being made known to you so that you walk forward with wisdom instead of uncertainty. Type 777 if you trust God. You may be wondering why this happened now, why the timing feels so specific, and why you were chosen to receive this understanding at this exact moment. The answer is simple and powerful at the same time. You are stepping into a phase where your awareness must increase, because the level you are moving toward requires you to see clearly what you could not see before. I am preparing you for something greater, and part of that preparation is removing what was hidden and revealing what was working against you. There is also something else you must understand. The exposure is not only about what was against you, it is also about what is for you. When something is brought into the light, it clears the space for something better to enter. I am making room in your life, removing interference, and setting the stage for clarity, peace, and forward movement. What felt like a delay was actually a divine adjustment, a careful repositioning that ensures you are not walking into something unprepared. I know there were moments when you questioned why things were not moving as quickly as you expected. I know you felt like time was slipping or that opportunities were being held back. But what you could not see was the invisible protection being built around you. Every second of that delay had purpose, and every moment was used to guard you from something that could have caused confusion or harm. Now you are standing in a place where truth has been revealed, and this truth carries power. It is not just information, it is protection, it is guidance, and it is a sign that I am actively involved in your life. You are not being left to figure things out on your own. I am leading you, step by step, even when the path is not fully visible to you. There is a shift happening now, and you will begin to notice it in subtle ways first. You will feel a sense of clarity where there was once confusion. You will notice that certain situations no longer carry the same weight they once did. This is because the hidden influence has been removed, and what remains is what truly belongs in your life. I am aligning things in a way that supports your growth, your peace, and your purpose. Do not ignore this moment, because it is more important than it may appear on the surface. This is a turning point, a moment where awareness meets protection, and where you are invited to walk forward with a deeper understanding of how I am working in your life. What was exposed cannot harm you now in the same way, because you are no longer unaware. You are chosen, not because of perfection, but because of purpose. I see where you are going, and I know what is ahead of you. That is why I intervene when necessary. That is why I delay when it protects you, and that is why I reveal what needs to be seen. You are not walking blindly, even when it feels that way. I am guiding you, and I am making sure that what is meant for you reaches you in the right way and at the right time. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are beginning to see now that what felt like an interruption was actually a layer of protection that you did not know how to recognize at the time. I do not allow delays without purpose, and I do not move without seeing the full picture that is hidden from your view. The investigator that was exposed had intentions that were not aligned with your growth, and even though their actions were subtle, I saw every detail clearly. What was meant to quietly study you has now been turned into something that reveals my authority over every hidden plan that rises against you. There were moments when you felt watched in ways you could not explain, moments when your spirit sensed something was not right, but your mind tried to dismiss it. I was with you in those moments, not only observing but actively protecting, making sure that nothing would take root in your life without my permission. You may not have seen the danger fully, but your spirit felt it, because I was alerting you in ways that go beyond what your eyes can see. That awareness you felt was not fear, it was my presence gently guiding you to stay cautious and centered. Type 1111 if you believe. Now that the exposure has taken place, you are entering a stage where clarity will replace confusion. You will start to recognize patterns that once seemed random, and you will understand why certain things did not work out the way you expected. It was never rejection, it was redirection. I was closing doors that would have allowed hidden intentions to come closer to your life, and I was doing it in a way that would not harm you, but instead strengthen your path forward. The person or force that was investigating you believed they were operating without being noticed. They believed that silence would protect their actions and that time would allow them to gather what they needed. But I do not sleep, and I do not overlook what is done in secret. I brought it into the light not to cause chaos, but to ensure that you move forward with awareness and confidence. What was hidden has lost its power the moment it was exposed. You must understand that exposure is not the end of the process. It is the beginning of a new level of protection and growth. Now that you know, you can walk differently. Now that you see, you can choose with greater wisdom. I am not just removing what is against you, I am also preparing you for what is ahead, and that requires a deeper understanding of how I move in your life. There is something important happening within you as well. Your ability to discern is growing, and you will begin to notice that you are less easily influenced by things that once distracted you. This is not by accident. I am strengthening your inner awareness so that you can recognize truth more quickly and avoid what is not meant for you. You are becoming more aligned with my guidance, and that alignment will protect you in ways that go beyond what you can measure. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The delay you experienced was also a preparation period. It gave me the space to shift things in your favor while keeping you out of harm's reach. If everything had moved quickly, you might have stepped into a situation without realizing what was behind it. But by holding things back, I created a moment where truth could surface and where you could be guided away from what was not right for you. You may notice that certain people or situations will begin to distance themselves from you without explanation. Do not chase them, and do not try to force understanding where it is not being given. This is part of the clearing that is taking place. What does not belong in your life will naturally fall away when I begin to align you with your true path. This is not loss, it is protection, and it is making room for what truly supports your growth and purpose. There is also a sense of peace that will begin to settle over you, even if you cannot fully explain why. That peace is a sign that I am working in your life in a deeper way. It is a reassurance that you are not alone and that everything is being handled with care and intention. When you feel that peace, hold on to it, because it is my way of reminding you that you are safe under my guidance. The exposure of the investigator is also a message about my power to reveal truth at the right time. Nothing can remain hidden forever, especially when it involves someone I am protecting. I bring things into the light when it serves your highest good, and when I do, it shifts everything. It changes the direction of events, it alters outcomes, and it ensures that what is meant for you is not taken or delayed by hidden forces. As you move forward, you will begin to see opportunities that feel more aligned with who you are becoming. These opportunities will not carry the same confusion or uncertainty that you experienced before. They will feel clear, grounded, and supported. This is because the interference has been removed, and what remains is what is truly meant for you. Do not rush this process, and do not try to force things to happen on your own. Trust that I am guiding every step, even when it feels slow. What I am building in your life requires a strong foundation, and that foundation is being formed through moments like this where truth is revealed and protection is reinforced. You are not being delayed, you are being positioned. There is also a deeper lesson in this experience that you must carry with you. Not everything that appears calm is safe, and not everything that seems delayed is negative. Sometimes the quiet moments are where the most important shifts are taking place, and sometimes the delays are where the greatest protection is being built. Learn to see beyond what is visible, and trust that I am always working in ways that serve your highest good. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link. This 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. You are not the same person you were before this moment. Something has shifted within you, even if it is subtle. You are more aware, more grounded, and more connected to my presence. This is the beginning of a new level of understanding, where you no longer walk in uncertainty, but in quiet confidence that I am with you. The path ahead will become clearer as you continue to trust and stay aligned with my guidance. You will not need to search for answers in the same way, because clarity will come to you more naturally. This is the result of the exposure that has taken place. What was hidden is no longer influencing your path, and what remains is what truly belongs. Keep your focus on what is in front of you, and do not allow your mind to return to what has already been revealed and removed. There is no need to dwell on it or try to understand every detail. What matters is that you are protected and that you are moving forward in a direction that is aligned with your purpose. I am with you in every step, in every decision, and in every moment of uncertainty. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected. What has been exposed is a reminder that I am actively involved in your life, watching over you and guiding you in ways that go beyond what you can see. There will be moments where you reflect on past situations and suddenly understand why they unfolded the way they did. You will see how certain delays protected you, how certain endings were actually redirections, and how certain people were never meant to remain in your life. This understanding will not come with regret, it will come with peace. I am not showing you these things to make you dwell on the past, but to strengthen your trust in how I have been guiding you all along. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is a shift in your environment that is already beginning, even if it is not fully visible yet. You may feel it as a subtle change in energy, a quiet sense that something is different. That feeling is real, and it is a result of what has been removed and what is now being aligned in your favor. When something hidden is exposed, it creates space, and in that space, I place what is meant to support your growth and your purpose. You must also understand that not everyone will understand this shift. Some will continue as they were, unaware of what has taken place, while you move forward with a new level of awareness. Do not try to explain everything to everyone. Not all understanding is meant to be shared openly. Some things are given to you so that you can walk wisely, not so that you can prove anything to others. As you move forward, you will begin to notice that your decisions feel clearer. You will not struggle in the same way to know what feels right and what does not. This is because your connection to my guidance is becoming stronger. I am not distant from you. I am present in your thoughts, in your instincts, in those quiet moments when something tells you to pause or to move forward. Learn to trust that voice, because it is part of how I lead you. The exposure you have witnessed is also a reminder that nothing can stand against my will when it comes to your protection. What was trying to study you, to understand you for the wrong reasons, has now been revealed and stripped of its advantage. You are no longer in a place where you are being observed without awareness. You are now walking with clarity, and that clarity is a form of strength. Type 222 to claim miracles. There is something else unfolding that you must be ready for. When something hidden is exposed, it often creates a ripple effect. Other truths may begin to surface, not all at once, but in a way that allows you to process and understand them without being overwhelmed. Trust this process. I will not reveal more than you are ready to handle. Everything will come in a way that supports your growth and your peace. You may also feel a stronger sense of separation from things that no longer align with you. This is not isolation, it is refinement. I am drawing a line between what belongs in your life and what does not. This process may feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary for where you are going. You cannot carry everything from your past into your future. Some things must be released so that you can fully step into what is ahead. There is protection around you that goes beyond what you can see or understand. It is not temporary, and it is not weak. It is constant and intentional. What happened with the exposure is proof of that protection. It shows you that I am not passive in your life. I am active, involved, and aware of everything that concerns you. You will also begin to notice a change in how you respond to challenges. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you will now feel a quiet confidence. Where you once hesitated, you will now feel a sense of direction. This is because you are no longer walking in uncertainty. You are walking with a growing awareness that I am guiding you, even when the path is not fully clear. Do not be afraid of what has been revealed. There is no need to fear something that has already been brought into the light. Fear loses its power when truth is present. What matters now is how you move forward with the understanding you have been given. Choose to walk with confidence, knowing that what needed to be exposed has already been handled. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There will be moments when you are tempted to look back, to question what happened, or to wonder how things could have been different. Do not allow yourself to become trapped in those thoughts. The past has already served its purpose. What matters now is the path in front of you and the clarity you have been given to walk it wisely. I am leading you into a place where you will feel more secure, more aligned, and more at peace. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it means you will face them with a different mindset. You will not feel alone in them, and you will not feel unprepared. You will carry a sense of assurance that comes from knowing that I am with you. The exposure you have witnessed is also a sign that you are not overlooked. You are seen, you are known, and you are cared for in ways that go beyond what you can measure. Nothing that concerns you escapes my attention. Nothing that affects your path is ignored. I am aware of it all, and I act when it is necessary to protect and guide you. There is also a deeper level of trust that is being built within you. This trust is not based on what you can see, but on what you are beginning to understand. You are learning that even when things are not clear, there is a purpose behind what is happening. You are learning that delays can protect you and that exposure can free you. As you continue forward, hold on to this understanding. Let it shape how you see your life and how you respond to what comes your way. You are not walking through random events. You are moving through a path that is being guided with intention and care. Stay grounded in this awareness and do not allow doubt to take hold. Doubt will try to return, especially when things are not immediately clear. But remember what has already been revealed. Remember how things were exposed at the right time. Let that be your reminder that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see every detail. You may begin to feel a stronger pull to step back from certain conversations, certain environments, and even certain habits that once felt normal to you. This is not random. This is me, adjusting your surroundings so that what remains supports your clarity and your peace. You are not losing anything valuable. What is being removed is what could have distracted you or weakened your focus as you move toward what I have prepared for you. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There will also be moments when you feel a sudden stillness, as if everything around you slows down just enough for you to notice what truly matters. Pay attention to those moments. They are not empty. They are filled with my presence, giving you space to breathe, to think, and to recognize the direction I am placing before you. In those moments, you will find answers without searching, and you will feel a calm that does not depend on what is happening around you. The investigator that was exposed did not only represent an external force, it also revealed to you how easily things can operate in silence when awareness is not fully present. That is why I am strengthening your ability to sense what is right and what is not. You are becoming more attentive, more aware of the subtle details that others might overlook. This is not something to fear. It is a gift that will guide you and protect you as you continue forward. There is a shift happening in how you relate to time as well. You may notice that you are less rushed, less pressured to force outcomes or chase after things that do not feel right. This is because you are beginning to trust that what is meant for you will come at the right moment. The delay you experienced has changed how you see time. You are starting to understand that not everything needs to happen quickly to be right. Type yes to receive miracles. You are also being prepared to handle truth in a stronger way. When more things are revealed to you, whether about people, situations, or even yourself, you will not react with confusion or fear as you might have before. You will respond with clarity and understanding. This is because you are growing into a place where truth no longer unsettles you, it strengthens you. There may be a moment ahead where something else comes to light, something that connects to what has already been exposed. When that moment comes, do not be surprised. It is part of the unfolding process. I reveal things step by step so that you can absorb them without being overwhelmed. Each revelation builds on the last, creating a clearer picture of what has been happening around you and why. You are not meant to carry suspicion or distrust as you move forward. That is not the purpose of this exposure. The purpose is awareness, not fear. I am not asking you to close yourself off from others. I am guiding you to move with wisdom, to trust your inner sense, and to remain grounded in my presence as you interact with the world around you. There is also a new level of confidence forming within you. It may feel quiet at first, not loud or dramatic, but steady and reliable. This confidence does not come from external validation. It comes from knowing that you are guided and protected. It comes from understanding that what has been revealed has already been handled, and that you are not vulnerable in the way you might have feared before. As you continue on this path, you will notice that your focus becomes sharper. You will spend less time on things that do not matter and more time on what truly aligns with your purpose. This is not something you are forcing. It is a natural result of the clarity that is growing within you. When you see more clearly, you choose more wisely. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. Verified by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There will also be an increase in peace, even in situations that would have once caused you stress. This peace is not dependent on perfect circumstances. It is rooted in the understanding that I am with you and that I am guiding you through every situation. Even when things are uncertain, that peace will remain, reminding you that you are not alone. Do not underestimate what has taken place. The exposure of what was hidden is not a small event. It is a turning point. It marks a shift from being unaware to being aware, from being vulnerable to being protected in a deeper way. This shift will influence how you move forward in every area of your life. You may also begin to see changes in how others respond to you. Some will be drawn to your clarity and your calm presence, while others may feel unsettled by it. Do not be concerned about either reaction. You are not here to adjust yourself to fit others. You are here to walk in alignment with what I am guiding you to become. There is something important you must carry with you as you continue forward. Do not forget what you have learned in this moment. Do not return to old patterns of ignoring what you sense or dismissing what feels off. Trust what you feel and bring it to me in your thoughts and your quiet moments. I will guide you, just as I have been guiding you all along. You are entering a phase where your life will begin to feel more aligned, more stable, and more clear. This does not mean everything will be easy, but it means you will have the understanding and the support to navigate whatever comes your way. You will not feel lost in the same way, because you will know that I am leading you. The delay that once confused you is now becoming a source of understanding. You can see how it protected you, how it created space for truth to come forward, and how it positioned you where you are now. This understanding will stay with you, shaping how you respond to future delays and moments of uncertainty. There is a quiet strength rising inside you, and it does not need to prove itself to anyone. It is steady, it is calm, and it is rooted in the understanding that you are not alone in anything you face. You may not always feel powerful in the way the world defines it, but you are protected in a way that goes beyond appearances. This strength will guide you through situations where others might lose their way, and it will keep you grounded when circumstances try to shake your focus. Type 777 to affirm your belief. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice that certain opportunities will come to you with a sense of clarity that was not present before. These opportunities will not carry confusion or hidden intentions. They will feel aligned, simple, and right. This is because what was interfering has been removed, and now what reaches you is filtered through the protection I have placed over your life. You will not need to second-guess everything in the same way, because your path is becoming clearer. There may still be moments where doubt tries to return, where your mind questions whether everything is truly as it seems. This is natural, but you must not let doubt take control. When doubt rises, remember what has already been revealed. Remember how things that were hidden were brought into the light at the right moment.